Mark and Marquettes, welcome. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to get things going. It's time for Rambo Night Fights, baby. I am your host, Mr. CCC himself, Rambo Apocalypse, joined by the prize fighter, Simon Davner.
What's up, Rambo? Always a pleasure, man. I am excited for tonight. It's going to be great.
And, so am I. It's going to be amazing. And join us as our third, even though pulling double duty tonight, member of the Big Picture, the USGM, the Triad Champion. We'll see if that happens later. If maybe he will be blessed and lose the championship. We'll see. But regardless, the GOAT, the GOAT Brock Smith. What's up, baby?
I'm feeling great. I hope Paul goes over. I'm not going to let him win, but man, am I going to be rooting for him. I'm having a great night tonight, Rambo.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. And I see you have joined us. Praise be. What's up, Elder Dan?
Yo. Surprise. I'm back once again.
Surprise indeed. How are you feeling about tonight? You excited?
One match I'm definitely excited for. The other, at least one person in the match I like.
You're a big Eddie Fury fan. I knew it.
We knew
it. Confirmed. There it is. And one thing we all four can agree on, and I know we can all say this in unison together, but we can agree that 4 letters, 1 word describes the union: suck. Anyways, let's go to our predictions. The first match we have tonight is the Lord of the Dance as the champion of the Play True Championship.
Play
Correct.
True
Is it
Championship.
true? Okay, true. Excellent. The Play True champion, the Lord of the Dance, real beater, taking on Eddie Fury. Prize fighter, what are you thinking?
Unfortunately, as the interim Play True GM, I am going to remain impartial and not give a prediction in this.
That's fair. I appreciate that. You think the Lord of the Dance is going to win. Excellent. Brock, what do you think?
I'll give you my opinions because I got lots of them, baby. I think Lord of the Dance, there's a reason why he's a 4th round pick. He sucks. He's not very good. I don't think he's going to win this match, even if his stabs don't do anything, even if Eddie Fury's stabs do anything. I think Eddie Fury's going to bury, once again, another title, as he normally does, and that division as a whole. Next.
My goodness. Elder Dan, let's go.
Yeah. Well, it's the Play True title, a.k.a. the Play With Yourself title.
Indeed.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Yeah, but both of them know the competitors like the back of their hand. So
and the front.
Yeah, but I gotta go with my gut, going with the real beater. Lord of the
right. So technically, we're tied 1-1 right now. Man. This is tough. Like, Jeff is known to put the gun to his head, but he doesn't have that necessarily in this match. Like, this is wonderful. So, give me the champ. Like, I would not be surprised, obviously, if Eddie Fury wins. Eddie Fury knows what he's doing. There's no doubt about it. He's great with his competitor. Lord of the Dance. Just give me the champ. We'll take the champ in this one, no problem. Yeah. But then, moving on to the main event.
Can I just make a point real quick?
Please, by all means.
To production, if you're going with neutral, that would be Swiss instead of Sweden. I know you're kind of geographically challenged, but just had to point that out real quick. It was kind of bothering me.
That's what you are. You're a fish.
Remember, exclamation point Barry, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get those in the chat. It doesn't matter. It's for us, not them.
Hashtag Barry, then. Get it trending worldwide.
Yeah. See, it worked.
Hold up. Oh.
Well, that's a shame.
Well.
So, let's move on to the main event. What we're all here for. Let's not lie. We've got the Triad Championship, going for the longest reign under the tenure of Steve Resk as GM.
I forgot about
is our
that post.
own. It's our
About
own
that post.
God, I can't.
That's
Is our
right,
own
folks. Most defenses under the Steve Resk reign in the month of May. I'm going for the record. This match means a lot to me. You know, I'm not putting over Paul anymore. I forgot about that. This is going to be great. I'm going for the record. You know, Cadoli, Trey Cantrell, they're going to be great second places. But when it comes to Steve Resk reigns in the month of May, they're going to look at the once in a generation, generational talent, and they're going to be like, by God, what a better run than Brian Schmidt had when he was the world champ. It was going to be amazing. Fantastic. And people
Well,
are
there you
going to
go.
realize why they don't want to be on Press One Piece team. It's because they don't want to be with a loser. Next.
Get that prediction up there, production. We got
Amazing.
the Brock pick,
Yeah,
the
just
goat
gonna-
picking himself. Prize fighter, world champ. What you think?
I mean, I gotta go with the champ. I'm sticking with Brock Smith. Not because not because I want him to break the record, not because I think he's good, just because I want him to suffer through the next defense. That is the only reason why
We're
want
also going to have
him
to get that in May.
It's gonna be amazing watching Brock
it's true.
rip his hair out, but also serve up brain
Oh my
rot
God, it's
to Chris
June.
Tapley and Matt
Yes.
Haas. It's gonna be amazing.
You said it last week to catch your homie. Oh my God. Oh, God.
It's a real shame.
Damn
Real shame there, production. We wish you had it. Elder Dan, what are your thoughts on the matchup tonight?
Yeah, well, I know one person who I don't want to win is the player of the era, Press 1P. He does not need more gold. Hell, winning ticket doesn't need more gold. But I'll have to agree with Simon. I'd want to see Brocky Boy in that next defense because that will be just cool. That's a quality triad match right
Someone
there.
is going to lose their mind, and it is going to be
So,
top
no.
tier entertainment. We're gonna draw all the dimes.
I might crash out.
He might crash out on live.
Oh,
Thank God. We appreciate you more than you
Yes.
know if that is the
Yes.
only match we will have that night because God knows we need it. Oh my. All right. So what we can confirm here from what we've heard is these people are a bunch of sickos, Brock. They want to see you in this match, that very perverse behavior around here, that they want to see you tortured. I, however, do not want that to happen. I think halfway through, you're going to realize you're going to be like, I don't want this. I'm done. I've had enough. Like, I'm not going into this match. I want no part of it. You know what? Give me Mr. Pollywood. We're going to put Mr. Pollywood over tonight. Not because I don't think Brock can win, but because I think he's smarter than the rest of you. And he's like, you know what? Nah, I'm done. Have fun. It's going to be a great triad, the next one. So enjoy yourself.
And it's about time Mr. Pollywood gets some gold. All right. It's been too long.
I agree.
I would be completely okay with that because then I don't have to deal with Matt Haas and Chris Tapley. It's going to be amazing. Win-win.
So speaking of, we got a little bit of time here, about 5 minutes before the draft is coming up, and we see that there is a number of possible spots that could be filled in with vacancies. We have a captain here. What are your thoughts about if a player drops that maybe you have to replace with one of these players? How do you think that should work? Should you get to select, or is it the first come, first serve of who signed up first? What are your thoughts on this?
Is this me or is this Schmidt?
You. No, this is you.
Oh, I hope I'm going to draft all the people that are going to get out. That way I could draft my boy Piglet. It'd be great. It'd be fantastic. I think it's a great experience and a whole, you know, I think Bombada, you know, we'll go Mr. Controversy here. Bombada, he said that this is a terrible idea, horrible idea. I disagree because if one person drops out, the whole team is screwed, and then no one's having fun instead of just one person not having fun. So, Babata, respectfully, you're an idiot, but that's okay. Most of those Tri-State guys are.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
Now, I
was about to
appreciate
agree
that.
with you,
Now,
I feel like I have
if
to
we
disagree.
could, production, if you'll come in as well, we'd like to get your opinion on this, if we could. We will give you one moment. Can they hear you yet?
Why
Or do I
don't
need
we
to
Talk
fill
to
in?
his lawyers about this one.
Yeah.
Am I allowed
Yeah.
to talk on this?
Yes, you were giving you
Yeah.
permission.
No, wait,
You're
wait,
welcome
wait,
to
wait,
Rambo
wait, wait.
Night Fights.
Legally, I can't speak on it. Really?
Why?
Who are you
Sorry,
talking
I'm
to?
talking to my lawyer.
I shouldn't have gave him this idea.
No.
Yeah.
I can't confirm that. What the hell is this reserve list? Number one, number two. Can we just play for shiz and giggles, please and thank you? I don't like. If you signed up, you should play. Simple as that. That's my thought on it.
Schmidt, what happens if you get with the hit with the car? Should a reserve come in, or should you just play from the hospital bed, kind of like an Ito situation here?
Strenuating circumstances happen. That's fine. But if you're just dropping just to piss people off, then don't even.
If we're not going to do reserves, I might hit you with the car, Schmidt. You know, if I paired up with you next round, 4 against 5. I like my odds here, Schmidt.
I don't know. My number one pick's in this room already, so I don't know if but no.
That's right, baby.
Listen.
So say Elder Dan, number one.
This issue. We've had this issue in Faction Wars 2 where people unfortunately could not make their matches, and we have a bench for that. So, I mean, like, I know we didn't do a bench last year. Maybe it's an idea to look for a bench in the future, but right now this reserve is probably, yeah. And the other thing is too is people who bought in for this bought in for it. Like these people who are reservists unless they're going to open up more spots. I hope they will so they can pay for the spot. But whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just sipping my tea here, minding my own business.
Yeah, there is a comment from one Mikey Nichols
Who cares?
in the
Next.
chat.
Hang on.
First round draft pick. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dan.
Let me hear this.
He wants to know, hold on, Brock, what about me?
Ha!
What's your
Mikey,
opinion
Mikey,
of
let me
What
tell you
about
this,
Mikey? What
Yeah.
about Raven?
What about Raven?
If you think you are better than Piglet, I would love to set that matchup
I'll book
on a
it next week.
certain special
I
program
love
that
this.
is home
Agreed.
to the big picture. We'll get your ski mask set in the mail for you, Mikey, and see if you're ready to tangle with the Underhoss.
My God, all the dimes that match would draw. I thought Possum King and Funtime Poss would be draw nothing compared
Match
to
of the year candidate just on
100%.
banter alone.
Mhm.
Just on banter alone. Hey, Dragon, let me tell you, top
Oh
tier
my God.
competitor. Absolutely game breaking. If you are not playing Fey Dragon, you are doing something wrong. Go pick up your copies now. Break the game. Frustrate your opponent to death. It is amazing. Have them speaking words that will get you so many fines. It will get demonetized. All right.
I'm here for it. And with
Spend
that
your
being
money.
said, we have filled enough time because we are that damn good at this job. So we will be back in just a couple of minutes with your first matchup of the night. Mark and Marquettes, do not go anywhere.
Sweet.
Mark and Marquez, welcome back to Sunday Night Fights. We are going to get started with our first contest, and I'm going to pass it over to your general manager of the Play True division tonight, your world heavyweight champion, the prize fighter, Simon Daffner.
Thank you, Rambo. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall.
One fall.
And it is for the LFF Play True Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Star Maker Productions. He is a one-time Play True champion. He is Eddie Fury.
Right. That's right. Now,
Right.
I was going to play my new character. You notice I'm growing the whiskers out here. My new character, but I was told since I'm not enough yet, I have to play as a Mr. Las Vegas.
Well, you know, eventually. And now, representing the champion from the dance floor of Long Island, New York, representing the Real Beaters, he is a two-time and current Play True champion. He is the Lord of the Dance, Jeff Delisle.
Let's go. All right, Eddie Fury, you ready for this dance lesson? I've been
Let's
waiting.
go.
I've been waiting for this.
All right, gentlemen, let us see those play areas. And Jeff, when you start we'll go through the beginning of the championship.
Good luck.
So at the start of the match, the champion searches their deck for 2 non-finished cards with their image on it, or you can add the top 2 or the bottom 2 of your deck to your hand. What are you choosing?
I'm going to choose adding the top 2 to my hand.
Okay, so we'll start with a hand of 5.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Eddie Fury, what are you running as your entrance?
I'm running Impact This Family.
All right, sweet.
Because it's dirty and it's awful, but
Oh, I love it. Let's go.
This man, people gotta get buried. All right, gentlemen, best of luck. If you have any questions, make a sound and we will come in and make a ruling.
What
spectacles
are you running?
Thank you,
Valley.
Rambo.
Oh, spectacles?
Yes, what spectacles?
Newman.
Newman, Eddie, what are you running?
Valiant.
Sounds good. All right, thank you, Rambo, for catching that. All right.
Been so long.
Terrible
All right.
GM.
All right, shall we?
What I do,
Good
baby?
luck, good sir.
We a team, baby. That's what they do.
Yeah, I'm just taking the top two.
blind
Yeah,
and
I
interim.
don't search for it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right.
All right.
Ready whenever you are.
Big old 5.
Big old
Uh,
five to start with.
Agility
Oh, here we go.
9.
This is gonna be wild if we're doing this full time.
Folks, to explain what's happening,
This is a
we have some
great
technical
camera angle.
difficulties.
I love this.
Kind of blank text, but let's
Yeah.
start with the lead submission. Leg scissor sleeper hold.
I feel like I'm
Number 12.
playing Jeff right now.
Blank text.
There's no
pretty
text to it.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll again. That is a 7 power.
All right.
Folks, there were some technical difficulties heading
Probably
into
a
this. We were
resto
making
potion?
do with what we have.
Resto
The
portion.
Lord of the Dance would never lie to us.
Draw one good.
As far as I
card.
know.
That is a 7.
That is a tech 10.
Hey,
Right.
Hey.
get a close in on that one. Tech
I love
10.
Yeah.
The man has to prove it.
Let's
I'm down.
do. Oh, let's get. Can we get spicy here? Am I allowed to get spicy right now?
You are allowed to get
Better.
spicy.
Why not? Follow up submission. Knock down the steel chain.
That's going to bump the crowd meter up by 1.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
All right.
Crowd
This
meter.
is gonna. So Eddie now
I
has
want
a
to play
power
fast
6.
here, guys. Here we go.
6.
That's all.
This
camera,
is true.
So I want to at least get it on. Is that a? Do you see it
Oh,
or no?
yeah.
All right. Reroll one more time, making sure this stays on. Agility 9.
You
Oh,
got it.
perfect. I like to re-roll it until it gets to a high number
I
2.
love this, man. All right.
This is
Not
great.
what I was looking for.
Give me vertigo, and I don't even have vertigo.
We're gonna pass that turn.
All
Very
right.
just passing.
That is an 8.
Grapple 8.
Bumps.
I like it though because
Go
it's two
again.
competitors that
Power
Uh,
6.
Submission 6.
Hey.
Bump.
2, 3,
I
4,
like it
5,
because it's
6,
two
7, 8. I
competitors
got 8 in
where
hand.
the
7.
crowd meter matters.
That is a tech 10, but I will re-roll if you can't see it.
No, you good.
All right. I'll take the reroll.
No,
Oh,
All right.
okay.
no, it's good. We can see the 10.
I will never. I will
What
never.
are you doing?
Okay.
Okay,
The
fine.
hell are we doing?
Thank you.
Eddie Fury
There's
really
John
needs
here.
his
All right,
play true title, folks.
I'm good with it. I mean,
Test of strength.
His career depends on it.
That's a strength.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
7.
Strike 5.
all right.
Five,
The
Eddie
bleeding
Fury
has
with
stopped.
turn.
Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Here we go.
Colby, to answer your question, we had some technical
I'm just bopping to my
difficulties
own
at
beat
Jeff's
right
I'm
now.
gonna
desk.
do a
We're making
rain
do with
down
what we
follow
have.
up strike.
Oh, follow-up strike.
Yep.
Let's do a swinging single leg crab on that.
Cool.
If my tech is higher than yours, I'll stop any strike, and I get to draw a card for it.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
It only works
So
if
he
it's
draws.
crowd meter 1 or greater, though.
Sounds good.
Draw for the single swing, and we're gonna roll. Grapple 8 whenever you're ready.
Sub 9.
Sub
Ooh.
9, Eddie Fury with the turn. So far, it's been a pretty good match.
Let's do a set up the
I've been
sledgehammer.
enjoying myself here.
That's
Set
a
up the
follow-up submission.
Follow
sledgehammer.
up sub.
To give him 2 10s on breakout
Whirlwind
rolls.
whip. That's
So we both discard the bottom card of our decks.
that is correct.
I know it well. I got gut stomp.
This. Well, if only I had this combo in the beginning, but there goes the finger poke of doom.
All right.
I mean, you want to get it out there.
Oh!
It's fine. Get it out
Power
now.
6.
Power
A
6.
power 6.
I know it's off camera, but it is also a sub 6. If you want me to reroll, I'll
I
do that.
mean,
I'm fine
Yeah,
taking
you
it
roll.
on your word on it when it's
Oh, now
I
he
was
takes
thinking
it on his
Oh,
now
word.
he's taking the reroll.
What a
I won't play
dirty
fair.
player,
Like,
folks.
ooh, Jillian.
situation.
sub 9.
That's a bump.
There we go.
Another bump.
Oh.
Let me count my cards here. 1, 2.
This is so
I was about
funny.
to say, Eddie's fine with it. If it's a
10,
bump, Eddie's
nope.
like, I'll take it.
10
Don't worry about
Alright.
it.
It's a low number.
One
Eddie's
more
fine
in
with
favor.
it.
Tech
Power
10.
6.
All
Check
right.
that. Now we good, baby.
Count
Oh
it,
my
baby.
God.
3, 4,
I'm
5,
loving it.
6, 7,
He
8,
really
9,
needs to
10.
tip the camera down a little bit.
Lots of submissions. Finish submission. The twist and shout.
Finish
Oh, baby.
submission. Let's see what we got here.
I mean, 1.
I'm going to do a backlash with a steel
Aw.
chair.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2.
Interesting
I'm going to
choice.
shuffle
for-
in.
That's dead after Crown Mirror 2.
Mm-hmm.
We'll shuffle in the gut stomp.
Well, then again, stops and plus stops are
Yeah.
blank after Crown Mirror 2.
Correct.
The Lord
Oh, no,
of
it's
the Dance
or.
gimmick.
So I'm not shuffling
Yep.
in. That's right. Steel chair
Yeah.
cards suck, and I should never play them except against you.
Okay.
9, 10, 11. I owe you 1.
Yes, please.
This will get fun in about one
Get
crowd
rid
meter.
of-
Oh yeah, baby.
Get rid of that
Oh,
clutch
yeah,
onto
nah.
the opponent.
As soon as
Let's
it
get real
Crown Mirror 2
fun.
stops are blank.
10.
Not a 10. You got it.
If you're getting hot.
1. I owe you 1. We will get rid of the Russian leg
This is it.
sweep.
I'm loving these. I
Grapples,
love being in
grapples are
interim
everywhere.
PM for this
Let's
belt. It's
do
amazing.
rush of adrenaline. Follow up grapple.
Follow-up grapple is good.
All right. I get +2 to my breakout rolls.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Tech 10.
7.
All right.
Sorry, 7 you said?
7, you say?
I'm going with all these submissions. Follow-up
Hold up, hold up.
What?
Gentlemen, pause real quick. Pause.
Oh, here we
hell
go.
happened?
This will be fun.
Yep.
Pause. We have a person joining the room, and everything is and the cuts are messed up. So pause for a second.
We have a Steve Resk sighting, folks.
Waiting.
We have a Steve Resk joining the room, so we have to reset the display real quick.
Okay.
And then he leaves right after he messes it up.
This is a private lesson.
Thank you for interrupting Dance.
Heel of the year front runner, folks.
Heel of the year. All right, gentlemen, you may continue.
So I was playing Mop Twist Clutch. Follow-
good.
Just trying to come in and steal
It's
the
good.
dance with Eddie
Yep.
Fury.
I know, right?
Twist and Shout is on top of the deck.
All right, finish.
Grapple.
I got a 6.
All right, draw.
Grapple 9.
Finish submission. Twist and Shout.
I'm going to overhead suplex. Get a +1 on my next turn roll.
I like it.
Okay,
It's a 9 to a 10.
all yours.
All right, Eddie with a
let's
10.
do,
Does he have a finish?
Finish strike. No strikes in play.
What a beautiful card.
Finish strike. No strikes in play. That's actually quite funny. You got it.
Oh, it's
Okay,
good.
this is
Oh,
my
snap.
Flying Fist of Fury.
Hang on.
So what
Let
does
him
this
explain
do?
it.
You get a number of breakout rolls equal to the crowd meter, minimum 1, maximum 3. So it's 1 breakout roll.
I get
breakout.
1.
You get 1 breakout roll.
That is
Now,
awesome.
if you had an entrance card that would prevent this, that'd be
Okay.
great. But as champion, you can't run your entrance card,
That's true.
and that's a 10.
Uh-oh.
That is a 10.
Do
That
an
is a big
11.
To an
blue
11.
grapple.
Do an 11. Do an 11. It is crowd meter
But if he
one.
rolls
Oh, it's
5.
an
If he
11.
rolls
That's
five.
true. It's crowd meter 1. That's it.
Hang on.
Wait.
But with your card, he still gets one breakout roll, and if he rolls 5, you lose.
That's
the
right.
DQ.
If he rolls 5, I have to use a spectacle to prevent. In fact, I'll just use
Correct.
it now.
Okay.
If there's any question before he rolls, I'm always ready. There's no DQs
Okay, so
for the
I-
rest of the
Can't
turn.
can't be that.
Correct.
Well,
Correct.
the timing is right now, Schmidt.
I was about to say the timing is right now.
No
Hang
DQs for
on.
the rest of the turn.
Just roll 5
No
and
DQs
keep the
for
match going.
Okay.
I'll do it before the roll, just not even argue. It's a spec, so
That's a
It's not on
9.
screen.
It's a 9.
Oh,
Here is your winner and the new LFF Play True champion, Eddie Fury.
that was a good match. You were a very interesting deck to.
I was hoping it was gonna get the crowd meter too. I wanted to see some blank stops.
Oh, I had the impact his family because his spotlight lets him control his gimmick, turn it on or turn it off.
I had
Ah,
Yeah.
but not
So
the-
I was like, I don't want to give him the ability to turn it
Gross.
off if it's to his advantage. So I went all in with the breakout boosters and
I
other
love it. I love it. It was good deck tech. But
And
once
what
again,
a beautiful finish strike you have, by the way. I would just like to compliment that finish strike art. It is absolutely top tier.
the art
Yep.
is great.
And I was even nice enough, unlike Hold the Line Harry, I had it before it hit you in the face.
Beautiful. All right. Well, once again, congratulations to Fury, a now 2-time Play True champion. Jeff, it was a great reign. You are a 2-time champion. You will be back for this belt soon enough. All right. You will be put back on the list.
I got no problem with that. He is fun to tech for. That's one of my favorite things in this game is having to just
hurts, but it's also
totally
like,
rewrite my list to.
All right. Hang on, Eddie. Left Jeff. What did you want to say, Jeff?
oh no, I was gonna say it's my competitor, fun to tech against, but when you try playing against it, it's also like it's like the anxiety starts kicking. It's like, oh god, please beat this thing before crowd meter 2, before everything goes off the rails. And
I love it.
That's how
There's
I
also-
designed Eddie too. He's the crowd meter bumper. It's just one of those things where it just ramps up and ramps up and ramps up. So it's a lot of fun playing.
It's also real. I will say, Lord of the Dance, real fun to play in tag. But
Always.
all right, but folks, we got to move on. We have a triad match that we gotta get to. We gotta see Brocky Boyd down there retain his title and go down to win, retain, and then go out to play Matt Haas. And hopefully he can kick out on an 8, unlike Brian Schmidt. So, folks, we will be right back with your main event. Stick around.
Would you?
Oh, you put everybody live here. We jump right into here. Folks, it's the SRG BLSS. Right now, we're kicking off the most important, most exciting title here in the LFF, the Triad Championship, GM by yours truly, the greatest American who ever lived, the SRG BLSS. And you are going to be in for an exciting match because, as always, stakes are super high. Create a card art on the line in this matchup. The GOAT, the once-in-a-generation, generational talent, your Triad champion, the most dominant Triad champion of the modern era of the Triad Championship right now, and he'll be going up against Mr. Chiropractor himself, as well as the player of the era, John Polverino. I'll be turning it over in just a few moments, Mr. Rambo Apocalypse, to give you a full introduction and rundown for this contest. As of right now, I just want to touch base on a couple things. We may have the works of the BBB title after the showing that we just saw. I'll give you all the details in the late night hours that we go on. I will also pioneer a whole revamp on the music that Mr. Brian Schmidt has been playing in between things for the past 8 to 9 months, where he dug them up from the depths of hell from our musical files. We're going to have a full overhaul of things going down on the 2025 calendar. But I will be your referee for this contest, and you will be in the hands of Rambo Apocalypse, Brokeback Danchi, and the LFF World Heavyweight Champion this weekend.
Wow, during Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Pride Month. Wow.
He's got the great cowboy hat, the cigars. He is looking like one handsome man here, and I think that this should be the face of the LFF one day. If I could book somebody, I think I'd love to see Danchi in the cowboy hat with the cigar versus the prize fighter. I think it'd be some pretty epic booking here. Your general manager, John Calais, congratulations on the birth of your first child. If you are listening, take notes, because that is the match that people want to see. They want to see it go down, not in the 10th, but right here on the Super Show game table. Mr. Rambo Apocalypse, the floor is yours.
Beautiful. I appreciate that, Steve. I don't know. I'm going to try my best to follow that, but that's going to be kind of tough. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Introducing first one of the challengers. He hails from the most magical place on earth, Long Island, New York. He is a man whose accolades are so long. If I was to name all of them, we would be here until the ball drops on New Year's Eve. He is currently not representing Just Business, but instead from the higher class training facility. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Press 1P.
Chugga.
Chugga, chugga, chugga.
I gotta get my voice ready for that.
That's it. And his opponent, hailing from the dirty South, Atlanta, GA, baby. He is a real beater. He is a member of the Constellation. He is your chiropractor and mine, the TVA chiropractor, Mr. Pollywood.
That's right. Shout out all my crackers.
Crackers in the chat, baby. And your champion from Detroit. He is a member of the Big Picture. He is your U.S. general manager. He is your Triad champion. He is the greatest Midwest Coast tag team champion. He is the GOAT, the GOAT, Brock Smith.
It's great. And after I win, I'm going to break history as the greatest LFF Triad champion under the reign of the wonderful, the greatest American of all time, Steve Resk.
Speaking of, the man himself, boss, tagging you back in. You got this from here of the refereeing part. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, best of luck.
All right, I will do my best to only intervene when absolutely needed. Folks, let's get a look briefly at your play areas. Make sure that our dice rolling is consistent.
What
where you're going to be rolling your die first and foremost.
Yeah.
Let's start with the champion, GOAT. What is in place for you?
This here dice tray.
Only
Only the dice tray. If it falls out, I will
Sad.
re-roll it.
All right. So if it goes near that nutsack of a chin on a jacked up Squidward, no good. Only in the
No
dice.
good. No good.
All right. Can you also please read clearly what your entrance card does?
Of course, your deck may contain one additional skill requirement card. When your opponents both roll the same skill for a turn roll, draw 2 cards.
Very nice. All right. Next up, your player of the era, Mr. Press 1P.
As long as it's visible, it counts. If it's partial, you let me know if you want me to wiggle it in or whatnot. But otherwise, if it goes off, I will re-roll it.
Kind of wiggle it in.
Wiggle it
And,
in.
Wiggle
for
it
the
in,
floats,
baby.
I
Hashtag
am
wiggle it in.
targeting Brock Smith.
All right. We will do our target and spectacle choice.
Happy
We'll go
Pride.
around as well.
Sorry about that. Sure.
No problem.
Happy Pride.
And then, Mr. Chiropractor, how about you? Dice.
Yes, sir. Dice only in the cigar box.
There we go. Only in the box. All right. Champ, target.
I'm targeting John. Press 1P.
Are you representing Newman or Valiant for your spectacle allegiance?
I am always a good guy. I will take Valiant.
Yeah, okay.
Press
That's my
1P.
man.
That's our boy.
Target / allegiance.
I'm going to be targeting the goat, and I am also Valiant. Because unlike the goat, I actually am a good guy.
Mr. Chiropractor, sir.
I mean,
that
doesn't really matter. I'll just target John, and I'll represent Valiant as well. Why not? Just a group of good guys, I reckon.
There we go.
Just a couple of great guys. Except John Paul
Yeah.
Marino, that lying piece of set. Anyway,
Hey,
There we go.
no, he's not.
Oh man.
the
That's
only
unfortunate.
good
Yeah, ruined
one
the whole
of the
skit for you.
triad match is Hollywood.
Kobe's in calling
Yeah.
distance.
The
Folks,
Yeah.
get those predictions in. Bet
Yeah.
some points. Win some points. Tell us who you think is going to win.
Any
and
cut in
put some money on
particular, or
it.
just half is
and try to
That's
wiggle
fine.
those dice in.
Yeah, dude, wiggle them in.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
So if we roll
Happy
the same
Pride.
skill,
Happy
you
Pride's all the
draw
wigglers
2
out there.
cards.
I do.
That's disgusting.
That's
That's
a lot
alright.
of cards, brother.
There's no like technicality like with a team up. Just like
Nope.
it's
Oh.
very interesting.
It's a train wreck.
All right.
Oh
So
God.
I have my 3
Is
set
it-
aside for 3 as a crown because I just get to search for it. So I'm just going to show that to y'all right now. It's a
I like
twist
it.
and tangle. It is my 3, and it will be going into my hand to start with.
I like it.
I like it. I like it.
Ooh. Gives him
And I have a 3 plus
keyword.
1, so
Let him
I'm
give
good
it.
whenever you gentlemen are.
No, he
All
gets
right,
to
good
search
luck,
up
Paul.
and immediately get it.
You say you got a +1?
Yeah, 3 plus 1 because the 3
yeah, I
comes to
thought you
mind.
meant the turn roll.
Yeah, that'd be
No,
4.
no.
I'm like, I know I gave you my bits, but like,
No.
What the hell is going on around here?
All right.
big
Grapple
10.
8.
Oh,
I-
that's a
I-
10 from
Agility 7.
All right, I'll
All
set
right,
this bad
player
boy
of the
up.
era takes the
Oh.
turn.
Boom.
He with the first turn.
Who did John target with the gimmick?
The goat.
Brock.
So wouldn't that be a trigger because it looks like he rolled grapple?
No, it's whenever I roll. Whatever his character's name is, whenever he rolls.
I got you.
Overheat,
I got you.
lead sub.
And as a
Yeah,
reminder,
yeah, that's good.
crowd, this match will have no
All right,
disqualifications
so
or countouts.
Betting's up.
show the
Cecilia.
bottom cards because I can choose to either
Oh,
add
yeah.
or discard them.
Double
Mr.
hand hold.
Apocalypse, do
I
you
have
have
drive into
the
the planet.
go
Which one is double handhold?
Number 27.
booking numbers?
That
Because
varies, right?
goat's
Yep,
in
vary
the
up to 3
match,
cards in
so
your
he
opponent's
can't
discard
really
pile.
give us the
That
numbers.
stops a lead and
He
a
doesn't
finish.
tell us that information ahead of time,
All right, we can add them. That's
or at least he doesn't tell
Well,
me.
Same.
So both cards go to their hand. I believe that
Strike
was
6
Brock's
with a
strike
reroll.
stop and a sub
sub of
stop.
5.
Yeah.
Sub of
Yeah.
9.
I'll
Okay.
reroll.
Wolverino got a 20.
Do a
I-
tech 7 and draw my 2 American cards.
And then Paul takes
we
the turn.
do.
We did roll
Mr.
the same
Hollywood with the
stat, didn't
turn.
we?
We did.
Brock would surely
So-
pick himself to
Okay,
win.
so even if it's not a double
Obviously.
team, he still draws.
Yes.
two. That's
This is
wild.
correct.
That's how the triad.
As
felt.
stated at
no,
the beginning of
that-
the match. I don't know if you're listening, Paul Marino, or if you got
Seems
the
good.
old man ears.
Get in his head. That's how you be a king.
RTFC. That's
Let's see.
RTFC.
What is Paul?
So we know Mr.
going-
Hollywood has a lead sub. We know that for sure. The question is, does he throw it?
Tell you what, Brock, I'm gonna put this twist and tangle on you if that's okay.
Answer your
What'll,
question.
what'll that do exactly?
When you roll submission, I will draw a card.
Oh, of course, please. You may play that. I
Sure.
cannot stop it.
Okay, so that's good. It will also
And
trigger my
gimmick
gimmick. There's
trigger.
nothing in this card to take, so I'll just draw a card.
Ooh,
So
that's
draw one
pretty
card.
good,
Teach,
Mr.
boy!
Hollywood.
Big
Tech 10.
agility 10. Oh.
I got a tech of 8.
Oh.
So
Ooh, a little
Brock
tag
and I
up?
bump.
A
So
little
Brock
Yes.
needs to draw
And I
the
will
belt.
draw 1 card for the bump and 2 cards for the belt effect.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's great when
Strike
we really
6
don't.
with a reroll.
I got a strike 8.
I'll reroll.
Reroll.
And then after we have to do the gimmick.
To the Detroit.
Alright, so
All right, I
before
got
you
1,
draw
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do we see a
Alright, so
Brock
just shuffle it
bottom?
up and flip the top card, and we'll see if it's a strike.
Bam. Handful of hair.
You got it.
Ow.
Handful of hair. That
Oh,
is
man.
The 12.
number 12,
Guess I
I
should have probably
believe.
done that.
Yeah,
The
that's the
poor
number 12.
version.
All
I
right.
have
Do we
the
see
same
a Brock
version.
bottom?
Show me the Brock bottom.
Paul Verino will go apply pressure, lead submission.
Ah, boo.
Piglet
But it
tech.
does draw him cards.
Sure.
I'll draw 2 American cards. That's 5 cards
Oh my god.
I have drawn.
What
American
did you
great.
think about that comment?
Power 7.
That
Strike
man rich
6
with
with the
that man
reroll.
rich with the cards.
Like 6 with the reroll.
Let's see what the
What
roll
does
is
it
for
draw?
Mr. Hollywood.
Power 10.
I'll reroll.
Reroll from Brock, and he gets
Do
to
another
draw.
power 5. I am not tagging with you, Paul Verino, because you are a dirty snake, but I will draw 2 more American cards. 1,
Oh my God.
2, and I got it.
My man said hiss,
Yeah,
hiss.
this is fun.
Hiss, hiss.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my gosh.
Hey, America is so strong
Filthy
right now.
rich. I'll discard joint manipulation. Man, what else? I'll discard handful of hair.
Awesome. Can I look it on as a
We'll get rid
proud
of the drawing
father?
dimes because we're already
Well,
raising them.
Papa.
You are good to play, Mr. Pollywood.
All right, I appreciate you.
course,
Let's
of
see
course.
here. Let's see. What is a man to do?
Passing
This
Barry.
man over
No,
here's got
no.
Enron going on. He's already seen 20 cards. What do I do about this?
Oh my god.
Oh, timely
Um,
reference. If you get it, you get it.
I mean, Possum's not wrong with that comment, but it's not right as well.
I mean,
hell, I'll tell you what. Let's just go for it. Who wants to stay here all night, right? John, how about a pretzel twist lead sub?
Sure.
What a
Okay,
twist.
so we'll both flip.
Burn down.
I'll flip wave breaking Kendo stick.
Pick that up.
So instead of
no, it's
picking
a
up
sub.
that,
He's
because
gotta
that's
pick
not a
up.
submission, I'll draw a card.
Yep. Draw one good American card. Shout out to Alexander Samuel.
Power 5.
Agility 7.
Draw.
P with the turn.
Oh, yep.
Also, shout out
Paul,
Sway.
hold it right there.
Glad you're
Can I
here.
stop and follow-ups?
Oh,
Yeah, go on.
there's the retribution.
there it is.
Sub 5 with gimmick.
Tech 7.
Agility 7.
All right, so before you guys draw for the bump, just random up your hand, Brock, and flip to the top card.
All right.
He's looking for a sub.
Bam. Burn down, lead grapple.
You're good.
Womp womp.
Womp.
Drawing for the bump.
Going for the bump, and then Pollywood and Brock.
I
take
will
the turn.
discard burn
Yeah.
down.
The card he revealed.
Power
Gets
5.
accepted.
Ooh, I'm in there.
All
Ooh,
right.
like a real gamer.
So he has to play now on Brock if he wants to play. Let's see what he chooses to do.
I mean,
Does he
yeah.
throw a follow-up on?
I have to play on
one
Brock. So
goat?
Brock, how
Nah,
about a
he
tsunami
needs a-
slam? Follow up.
Oh, tsunami
Wow.
slam.
Well, Apocalypse is in my hand. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll Apocalypse it.
Hey,
All right.
As
Ah.
much as I hate, turn down my ally, because, John P., he's not one of those guys.
Oh my god.
Tech 10.
Power 5.
Power 5.
Hold on, come back.
Well, that doesn't matter though
Power
because
10.
even
Let's bump, John.
Ooh,
Sure.
bump
Alright,
on
so let's
10s.
bump.
Bumps on 10s.
Sub 5 with gimmick.
Grapple 6.
All right, so you can draw
So
for the turn,
gentlemen's
but
win.
Brock just
Sure.
random up your hand and flip the card.
The winner of this match goes on to
drive
face
into
Chris
the
Tapley and
planet.
Matt Haas.
Cool.
Just keep that in the back of your mind, folks.
No dice.
Yep.
That's 0 for
Now
2.
that's
Still
gonna be
no
an
draws
interesting
off
match.
of the winning
Let's
ticket
see
gimmick.
here. John, how about an airdrop?
Ooh.
What is the text on that?
If I have another lead in play, I'll shuffle one strike back in and draw a card.
Sure, you're good.
Okay. I do not have a strike, so I'm
Let's
just going to
say,
shuffle up this deck
shuffle
and draw
draw.
one American card.
Draw one American card. Good old American
Cut
card
and a
right
draw.
there for
Power 7.
Agility 7.
Deck 7.
Hey.
Hey,
Three-way bump.
Little jack.
Jackpot,
three-way
baby.
bump on
little
7
bump.
as well.
Power
3
5.
7s? Oof.
Agility 9.
Strike 5.
Oof.
He takes the turn with another 7.
A little bump.
9.
Yeah.
12 action in here.
Let's see. What do we get?
Paul, Avalanche Driver, follow grapple.
Great card.
Fantastic card.
Avalanche
Yeah.
Driver. Is that the bury up to 3, draw the bottom and the top?
Yeah, so I got the burn down in there, so I would add that to my hand and draw the top card of my deck.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that's good.
All right, so bury and draw the burn down and the top card of my deck.
I think I would have played that on Brock just because I've already seen the Apocalypse, but I'm sure people.
Yeah.
5 with gimmick.
Hit it, Detroit! Big 10.
Agility 7.
Random up your hand.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Gibbity.
Cat scratch.
Right?
I'll draw one.
Oh, finally he hit.
Oh.
10,
We get it.
11.
Rocky Boy
I
with
will
the turn.
discard the American drag and drop. Let's see what we got in here. Bunch of
Brock
garbage.
has all 3 live versus T, 13, 14, and 15 as well.
How about
Ooh.
a moonsault on Paul Marino? Follow up strike.
Ooh.
Sure.
Ooh.
It's good.
Ooh.
How do you want
Oh,
to
He does have a 15
The wise
live.
words of Coach B-Rad. Give me 1, 3, 5.
It's 1, not 2.
Shout out Coach Brad.
3, not 4, 5.
All right, let's see what we got. Shout out to Coach
You
Brad.
got Danger Slam, Tornillo,
Ooh.
and Stretch Over the Knee. So Danger
Oh,
shot.
the
is
14's
discarded.
gone.
What number is that one?
14. If my
That's a
power is
win.
too higher than yours, and then the others stay.
That's a win. I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Coach Brad.
Big shout out.
Tech of 10.
Coach Brad.
Grapple
Big
8.
10.
Strike of 5.
All right.
Ooh.
Polverino with the turn. He does have a follow up in play against
Mm.
Mr.
Hey,
We see the
Pollywood.
strike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the finish sub on you, Paul.
The finish sub.
And then sub.
Oh, come on, Paul.
I'm telling you. Don't worry, it's fine. I have taunting.
Taunting impact
Which one is that, taunting?
suplex.
It's taunting.
Sure.
It's very taunting.
Yeah.
Plenty nice the first match.
Detroit.
Grapple 6 with gimmick.
Big 10. So shuffle.
That can be off
cat
screen.
scratch.
Yeah, thank you.
No dice. You good?
Oh, this is a fun top deck. How about Gizmo's Revenge? Finish sub. Make it tap out to the dog.
Hey.
So we got to see the
You have another
20
sub in
or
play, right?
I do.
yeah.
Drive
here
to the
comes
planet.
Sounds
So each
good.
player
Show the bottom
discards the
cards of our
bottom.
deck.
Alien
Mine-
boot drop.
Mhm.
Mine is crowd pleaser. We can discard them.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. When we roll
That's
the
tough.
same
Polverino
skill,
saw
I
the
can
active
shuffle the
14
finish
and was
sub
like,
in.
nah, get rid of
Yeah.
it.
Nah, trash
Against
that.
both as well.
Power 7.
Power 5. Hey, look at that.
Strike 5.
I'm gonna shuffle in the dog. Like a lost dog. He'll come
The
back. Don't
dog.
you worry, Polverino.
The dog hunt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Is he anything
Actually,
like those dogs in
all
25 through 27?
Possum
No,
and
no,
Fred,
he's a yapper dog.
all 4 teams are
He
in
is not one
discard
of those
right
dogs,
now.
but he'll put you in a nasty headlock.
Hey, man. He's a yapper.
Um, Paul, call to the crowd. Skill version, League Grapple.
Ooh.
Still
Call
call
to the crowd. To grab
Bring
back that and a sub, possibly.
Do we see a spec?
Uh,
Drop me to 0.
I have to Dragon Gate Crash now.
Sure.
Oh.
Alright.
I will show
Ooh.
you Super Dragon Leg Twist.
Figure 4 knee cracker.
Oh, my favorite.
Oh, the
Cracker?
new one. Cracker.
Hollywood's a big Cracker fan if you haven't found out
I
yet.
don't believe I know
Strike
that
of 8
card.
with gimmick.
Sub 9.
Strike of 5. Brock, go ahead and draw you 2 cards.
Thank you.
See if
Well,
I
I
got it
gotta.
around
Is it
here.
belt or it's entrance or?
I
do
think
figure
gimmick
first?
goes first.
Okay.
What's the card that Polverino
Top
revealed?
one.
The
Figure
Cracker?
four.
Finish strike,
Cracker.
moonsault, leg
Shuffle
drop.
2 cards from
Put
the
that
discard
in.
draw
pile
one
into your
for
deck.
the
If your
gimmick.
technique skill
Then
is
I'll draw
greater than
2
your
for the
opponent's
belt
submission
entrance.
skill,
And Paul
draw
can make a
3.
decision on what he would like to do.
Ooh.
It's a new one. It's one of the
Oh,
promos
you know,
from Virtual Grand Gathering.
That is a good point.
Oh, that makes sense why I haven't seen it.
So good call by Brock putting in the skill version at his strike instead of running in Death by Broccoli that could get
Paul,
half
if it makes you
crab.
feel any better, I won't
I
hit
do
a
love
finish
it.
on you.
I like it. It's good.
Oh, you want Scouts Honor, right?
Yeah, not on you. You know, you're good.
Scouts
We're good.
Honor?
Good. All right, tell you what, you
Scout-
go ahead.
Scout-
I'm good.
All right, I'll discard
right,
Japanese
is that
arm drag for
right?
hand size,
Yeah.
drawing for the turn, and then discarding Eternal Contact, and then Scouts on are not playing on the chiropractor here. Finish strike on Polverino.
What does he got? What does he got?
Leg drop.
Another strike and play.
Yes.
Another
Roll
strike
won't
and play.
do anything.
Lightning.
Bottom card.
It's a skill version card.
Lightning
Showing you boss beats.
Stifle.
Back from the brink.
You good?
We can add them. It's fine.
All right. So Polverino gets the 25 and 2.
Just how sad Polverino
Strike
sounds
6 with the
now.
reroll.
I feel like
Sub 9.
Grapple 6 with gimmick.
I'll reroll.
Reroll from the
So
champ.
attack 7.
I don't know. I mean, like, I guess he's a little dejected. He has to. I mean,
Set
I
up
don't
the
know
Oh,
why.
he gets the turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
9s are good.
1 for 7.
Another
folks, 1 for
not
7.
card draw for
Yeah.
Polverino's gimmick.
I mean, he did just get called a
1, 2, 3,
snake.
4,
Brock
5,
refuses
6,
to
7,
tag with
8, 9,
him.
10.
Yeah.
I guess the higher class combine is whooping his ass too.
Yeah. I
He's
guess
out here
Stroke
trying to get-
Sure,
just
John, I'll play Super Dragon Leg Twist if I have subs in play.
Ooh.
Follow up sub
Twist.
super
It's fine.
dragon leg twist.
Okay, I will
Fine.
flip American Double
Flip,
Punch,
flip,
Resto
flip.
Handshake, Mounted Turnbuckle Punches, and Flip the Bird. I will take
What
Wave Breaking
Boom.
Kendo Stick, and
Yep.
I'll take
Good.
Resto Handshake,
That's
and
fine.
then for
And
gimmick,
draw
I'll draw
a
a
card?
card, and then I definitely have some cards after that. 1, 2, 3,
Oof.
4, 5,
Polverino, you
6,
sound a little
7,
sad over
11.
there. What's going on there, bud?
Just waiting for this to be done.
My man said hitting with
You
the
don't like the
bud.
2-on-1? Is that not fun?
It's the oldest thing in the book, man. Whatever you want to do.
You just know it's nothing personal.
It's just
It's just business.
Hard.
I'll discard the
Hard.
splash.
Hard.
Rude.
Oh.
Strike 8 with gimmick.
5?
Strike 6. I'll reroll.
Reroll, but
Yeah.
he gets to
You
draw.
could have also taken the tag.
You
could've
could
also-
have also
You
tagged.
could have tagged with Paul.
Yeah.
That's tough.
For a strike
Set up
11.
the sledgehammer.
He could have tagged with
Drawn 2 for the belt.
and denied him and denied
A rare
Polverino
ball.
Polverino with the
Brock
tone.
Smith,
Okay.
not realizing he could have double teamed.
That's okay. Fire up. Discarded.
Let's see what the challenger
Maybe I didn't
decides
want
to
to team
do.
up.
Yeah, okay. Discarding, getting over. Paul, finish grab.
Brock just likes to reroll.
Oh, grapple finish.
We've seen the 21,
Twisting
or excuse me,
Splash.
19.
Or which
Yep.
one is that?
Twisting
It's for
Splash.
25.
You can force
Yeah,
me
I
to
can.
reroll?
Yeah, I can make you reroll the next turn roll. Yes.
No problem.
Ooh.
I'll draw a card for the gimmick as it has twist in the name.
Tech 7.
Power 7 with pending, whatever you choose.
Oh my, what a spin for the
10.
power.
I won't make you reroll. I'll just leave it.
You
I
just
like
gonna
that
let it-
decision. I'll
so
draw
what-
2
What?
cards.
Okay.
You know, I'm getting kind of out to the deck. I'll discard
Well,
set up the
what?
sledgehammer
I mean,
and cat scratch.
I mean, I think it's. I mean, like legitimately, I think it's a good choice because
Discard.
Wolverine has
Abdul
follow-ups on Paul.
Twist.
Paul is clearly running out of stops. It's
Oh, I'm so sorry. I got to discard one more
Wolverine
card. You
definitely
know,
has another
so
finisher.
rich. I'll discard back from the brink.
So
With the
denying him a
correct
turn
art, I
probably
will
is-
say.
Okay, I have a grapple. John, I'll play a
Also-
Pretzel Bomb. I have a grapple in play.
Ooh, pretzel
Grapple.
bomb.
And we know.
Boss
He
speed.
And
does.
Boss
we know.
speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
knew Paul Verino had boss beats in his
No,
hand.
if stop for me.
Power
Strike
7.
6 with the reroll.
Strike 5.
You know, John
Team?
Paul Verino, I'm so glad that you mentioned that last time because I will, in fact, team up with the Pollywood if he so
Simon.
accepts.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Go on then.
Thank you. What a great coach
No,
that
wrong
guy
way.
is.
There we go.
Phenomenal.
11.
No, other way.
I got-
Other way, Dan.
Oh.
There we
Let
go.
me
Hey.
discard real quick.
Just right.
That's so tough.
Oh,
Golly.
oh
It's killer,
God.
man.
I'll
That is
discard
just.
Cosmic Arm Trap.
I'd be
and
so
then
mad at
Your
that.
strike is a
Listen.
5.
It
As
is
a former
5.
triad champion, I
Okay.
have been on the receiving end of the endless double teams from both players. It is so disheartening, and it just
You know
kind
what?
of kills your
I do
spirit.
like this card. Finish Paul Verino.
There.
It
Yes,
is
revenge.
revenge. Doggone, put you in headlock.
Side effect.
Ooh.
good.
Oh, he was prepared. All right.
Okay, I will play
Finish up.
Twisting Backflip, follow-up strike.
Ooh,
What's that
grab a.
Search my deck for a strike, add it to my hand.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
I
So I'll
I
get
have a
Dom
gut
Shakeout
feel.
and add it to my hand.
Okay, not the
Speaking of
best
your
that
former Triad Championship, this seems very eerie
then draw
similar
a
of the triple threat Triad that we had at Southern Fried last year.
Pineapple Stone
Oh
Of the
God,
2v1.
yeah.
for hand size.
Yeah,
Power
facts.
7.
But the wrong person won. That
Grapple
one.
6.
All right, bump.
I feel like we can all agree with that.
All right, but that's a bump between.
Strike 8 with gimmick.
Okay.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Got a 10, baby.
Yeah,
Cosmic
baby.
Knee in the ropes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Draw.
Brock has the 15 in hand.
Do we see a passing berry of the dog?
I'll discard Leapfrog.
Ooh.
Rock bottom.
And on Paul Verino, we'll go finish grapple. No other grapples.
Ooh.
Is it the dive
It
bomb?
has to be
Super
the.
kick?
It has to be the 13.
Oh.
It has-
Pollywood, any words?
I genuinely can do nothing about it.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right,
shit.
I'll draw my last card, and then I
It's the
have
third-
4,
oh,
5,
'cause
6,
he's
7,
a strike-
8, 9, 10. So my
I
power
don't think
and
Pollywood strike
has
an
are
active
plus
13 against
2.
any of them.
Ooh.
And that is a
He does.
Detroit.
It's a 10.
Incredible.
Big 10.
Crowd meter 0-10.
Agility.
Agility.
Let's see if I can roll agility.
A
Agility.
team up?
Cool.
And,
Hey.
and
Right
they're
there.
out.
He's not a
Crowd
bad guy
meter
after
1.
all, Paul Verino. See, he helped you out.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Chuck is dying right now. He would have just shot the gun. It's nothing
Agility
personal.
Grapple 8.
Agility 9, grapple 8.
Sub 9.
Sub 9. So
Sub
there's a
9.
bump between the player of the year. And they both still have follow-ups on each other.
Yeah.
And
You guys can't see that,
Hollywood
right?
does not have an active 13 against either of these
No.
comps. That's the interesting part about this.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
And
my
the
bad.
19
yeah, well,
and.
I'll
The
discard
19 and 25
45
are in
is-
play.
Yeah.
Agility 9.
Tech 8.
Okay. And Paul
Ooh.
Verino's getting. Paul Verino, I think, only has like maybe 1 or 2 cards left in deck. So he might get to pass Barry territory. if he can string together a few wins.
What stops in your disco, Pablo?
Ooh. Number 1.
Oof.
So number 1's in my
What's in
discard,
play?
and then you can see
I
1926.
might have the
6, and
11.
Yeah.
Pick up a grapple from a
False
discard
sub
pile?
stretch over the knee.
Oh,
Stretch over the knee to grab
pick it
a
up.
sub. Right? No.
Roll, twist, shove.
Ooh.
Roll, twist,
Draw
shove.
for the gimmick.
Draw for the
Ooh,
gimmick.
and Paul only has 1 card left,
Strike 6 with
I
a
believe
reroll.
it in.
Strike 8 with gimmick.
Grapple 6.
I'll re-roll.
all right, re-roll.
To Detroit.
That's a 10. But the gimmick does go off. So Polverino,
Bam. Drive into the planet.
Okay.
So Polverino still has 1 card
I'll
left in
pass
deck.
Barry, the illustrious and most expensive handful of hair.
Pull it, baby.
All right, cool.
Sub 5 with gimmick.
Power
Oh,
5.
man.
Power 5.
Sub 9.
Oh, sweet.
Hey,
Yeah,
Gimmick first
draw.
before the draw.
Yeah,
Yeah, but gimmick has to happen first.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Lightning
Here's the
stifle.
dejection.
Got it.
Oh.
Yep. The
And-
dejection in P
Drawing
as
full
this
So
game goes
Polverino
on.
did have
Pitch
2 cards left
pineapple
in
for
deck.
sheep. Yeah, John, I'll play the finished sub. I have 100 subs in play.
Oh, God.
Does he have?
I can't stop it.
Oh
I
no!
won't stop it. It's good.
It's let it ride. Ground meter 1. I told you he doesn't want
Ground meter
it.
1.
Ground meter 1 though. Ground meter 1.
No, 6 to 7.
You got it right.
Ooh.
5.
1.
Sub
You got
1.
it.
Yep, we're out.
Look at
They're
that.
out. Ground meter.
Ground meter
2.
2.
Oh.
That higher class
Against-
training program's paying off, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Grapple 6 with
I
gimmick.
hate to say it. I'm starting to feel bad for the player. I'm starting to feel bad for John Polverino. He is just getting absolutely destroyed.
Whirlwind whip. You got it.
Draw.
He's just getting destroyed by the
Oh,
goat.
yeah.
And Paul-
Also, Simon, that
Polverino,
wasn't
handful
his
of hair
last
lead sub.
card.
Can't be stopped by follow-ups.
Oh, it wasn't? Oh.
No,
Burn
that's
down.
like 2 or 3 more.
Discarding the bottom card of my deck, which is Brawling and
I
Punching.
can't
I'll
really
add it to
tell
my
with the
hand.
white sleeves. They're
Yeah. And yet,
Grapple
just how
Strike 8 with gimmick.
Grapple
defeated
6.
he sounds right
Shuffle it
now.
up, Brock, please.
Yep. Bam. Cosmic knee in the ropes.
Alright, I'll draw for the bump. I owe you 1.
It's as bad as it's been for P. He's not
Get rid of
out of
Brawling
it
and
yet.
Punching.
That's the wildest part.
Yeah.
no.
No.
Grapple 8.
Strike 8 with gimmick.
Brutal.
Ooh.
Alien
Good.
evasion.
Oh.
There's
Oh.
the
Bump.
13.
I owe you cards.
Figured that would be there.
And the 13 is active against
discarding
the 13 is
Tornillo.
active against Polverino too, because he's an agility 10.
Discarding.
It's live on both, I believe.
Yeah, it's live on both, but I was just saying it's like because
Yeah.
So Polverino
Strike 8
has
with
to really
gimmick.
be.
You got the churn.
Wow.
Alien evasion again.
Hey,
That's okay. You're already
and now
decked out.
Polverino's out of deck. So what does he do here?
Oh. Oof. As
Now the
the
game
TBA
begins.
commissioner had said, that's anyone's game.
Ripcord Lariat.
Ripcord
Brock, what stops do I see at
Lariat.
all?
Like
13.
any stop?
Yeah, sure.
You know he has
All right,
13.
let's see. I think the only stop any is the 14. There's number 6, 14, 4, burn down, and number 3.
Oh, God.
I'm just gonna pass
Oof.
a very side
That's very
effect.
side effect.
Got to play defense.
Yeah.
Detroit!
It's
I
a
got sub
10.
5.
Sub 9.
Do you really want him to pass and bury again,
Is
Pollywood?
there going to be some
Because
tag
I'll
action?
pass and bury.
Do the gimmick
God.
while you're waiting, please.
Oh. Yes, the one card.
If it's a
Bam,
sub, he
reverse
gets the
scoop
side
slam.
effect.
Okay.
Reverse
Few
scoop
ball.
slam revealed.
It'll be handful
Oh.
of hair.
I'm
So,
confused. What did we roll? I got a 9.
I got a sub
He
5.
I got a
He got a
10.
10.
Oh, he got a 10.
He wants to team up with you because he can't beat me one-on-one.
Oh,
I mean,
he
I
got
don't care, but whatever.
He got a 10. Fuck, you know.
Is there going to be a?
Oh,
Someone in the constellation cover that. Cover
That'll
that.
be
fine real
Pat's
quick.
very handful of hair.
Not the handful of hair.
I wouldn't pay a
Some
thing.
tag. Are we gonna tag?
Yeah, just pass Barry handful of hair. Whatever.
Pat's very handful of hair.
Come on, man.
Sub
You gotta
9.
touch and take turns.
got a sub 5.
5?
We're gonna bump with the floats.
That's fine.
I
One.
I completely forgot that he
shuffle
had
in
an
the finish
entrance.
sub, but I will gimmick. Or do you care about gimmick right now? I'm assuming
No,
you do.
I know every card in your hand.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's some big big brain plays from Polverino with that statement.
Discarding super still.
It's
chain
close
punch.
enough. Pay up.
Great card.
I'll just
Absolutely not. Don't pay anything.
Break it.
Tricky.
Sub 9.
Sure.
Ooh,
Fine.
sub 9.
Discarding. Whirlwind Whip playing handful of hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure,
Roll it
let's
up.
go with that.
Power 7.
Sub 9.
Sub 9.
Hey.
Bumps on
Ooh.
9.
A bump on sub 9.
Strike 6 with a
Suspicion.
reroll.
Suspicion
And that
ain't a
dice is
crime.
gone into the pit, so
Never
let's just
mind.
get
I'm
the
not
first
gonna touch that one.
7.
I'll reroll. Bam. 2 of 5. You got it.
The agile pretzel wizard takes the turn.
Resto handshake, Rob.
Oh, come on.
Ooh,
Oh, we had a nice thing
resto
going on here.
handshake.
It's just a handshake.
Actually, I
Yeah.
love this. I actually love this, Paul. Oh, never mind. I don't love this. It's good.
Okay, he does not love this. I don't
love
know.
any-
We'll
Never
pick
mind.
that.
Wrong color.
Just kidding.
Oops.
I got.
I will pick up Super Dragon Light Twist from discard. Add it to hand.
Maybe I do love this. Who
Ooh.
knows?
What a
believe
treat.
We're still going after Polverino, right? Though, you know.
Oh,
6.
that's clearly been the plan the
6.
whole time.
Grapple 8.
All up to you, brother.
Grapple.
Little tag.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me tell you my
Little
next
tag?
move. I think it'll be a pass and berry, depending on what Polverino
You don't have
has
to. You don't have
for
to tell me your
stops.
next move. Just do it.
Okay.
Remind,
All right, so
boys,
then we're
remind,
gonna bump Rock with the floats.
Hey,
boys,
There you
remind
go.
me
Last use of the floats. Use it or
Just remind
lose
me
it.
real quick.
Tech.
The finish sub for
strike 6. I'll
Pretzel Wizard
reroll
is Gramir 3. I
to
believe.
Correct.
7.
You cannot break out.
Gramir 3. Thank you. It is a death.
This reroll is
Yes.
kind of nutty.
It is great. You know, I just want to thank Steve Rest for allowing me to have it.
Pass and berry driving.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Grapple 6.
Did it, Detroit.
At the
Big
10.
Do the
Grapple
gimmick
s-
before Paul inevitably says no.
This is
Wow.
Finish
This
sub.
is rough
Oh.
for
Oh,
this one.
yeah,
It'll be a
Simon.
pass and berry for me.
It
All I know
Yeah,
is I saw
It is
this
true.
at our first grand gathering when he chose not to help Chuck. So it is what it is.
I really want to turn though.
Yeah.
Paul's
You want
like, yeah, but
Polverino to
I
have a
want to
turn
play
now.
too.
He left
Trying to
Chuck
balance
for
the books.
dead.
Is it worth it to me now to take
No.
a turn?
Who? I mean, I
has
feel
a
like everybody would
lead.
leave Chuck for dead.
I wouldn't.
Let's see.
I would.
Not a
Probably
chance.
I
play
mean, after
card that
Captain
I
Con,
don't wanna
no,
say
I
out
wouldn't
loud,
leave him
but-
behind.
I don't want to
Oh,
give
you mean-
any. I don't want to give Polverino any pointers on what he should do here.
I'm literally passing and bearing, so I don't know what he's talking
I wouldn't believe him. I wouldn't believe him. He's a snake. I've known him for many years now.
Brock, you can go ahead and pass some berries.
Oh, thank you. Polverino, what 4, 5, 6 are in your discard pile?
Some say TVA
None.
is number
Good luck.
2.
I
I
see.
say the
Well,
Flame
let's just
Fighter
pick the biggest,
is
baddest
this number 2.
follow-up I have.
If you know, you
I
know.
say-
Moonsault's a
Mm.
I
great
say Kirk
choice.
Polka number 3.
Yeah. But I'm actually going to pass and bury Alien Boot Drop.
Good call, Brock.
Ooh,
Shout out to Kirk
Yeah.
Polka. I love that guy.
Play defensive. That makes
Sub
sense.
5. Give me.
Strike 6 with a reroll.
Grapple 6.
I will
Reroll it, Brock.
Reroll.
take the bump.
You'll take the bump. Okay.
Yeah. Gotta help out Paul, my boy
All right, do the
Paulie
gimmick,
right
please.
here.
Get. I got.
Get that out of here.
Okay.
Drawing.
Oof.
And we're rolling. Grapple 8.
Grapple 6.
Flame Fighter,
that.
don't just talk about it in the comments.
I don't know how
Cut
I
a
helped you, but I
promo.
feel
Say
like
it
I
with your
helped you.
chest.
4,
All right.
5, 6,
It's the
7,
thought that
8,
counts,
9,
right?
10. It is.
Who?
I'll pass some berry moonsault.
When you
Yeah,
go
I
for
got to
the
make
king,
sure your
don't
wrist is
miss.
still hot,
Strike 8 with gimmick.
Agility 10. Detroit.
Agility 7.
All right.
Brock with the turn.
And pass and bury
Looking
after he
boss
does
beats.
gimmick.
Got it.
Boss beats. So Polverino once again draws the last card.
Discarding figure 4 knee cracker.
Drawing. I think I have 11. 4.
Engagement is key. Let's get
I will
Cracker.
discard the finish sub
Hashtag crackers.
and play a moonsault follow-up strike.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Ugh. So
Did I
annoying.
miss the part where you didn't take the alien boot drop, or did you somehow pass and bury both?
I pass and bury both.
Mm-hmm.
He passed and buried it after the boot drop.
Oh,
I'm just that good. I can win as many turn rolls as I
big
want.
body block.
Oh,
Big body block.
Nothing to reveal. Nothing
Agility
to flip.
10. Detroit.
Detroit.
Strike 5.
Grapple 6, you good?
This is funny. Pass berry moonsault.
I
Generational
wonder what the
stuff
ref
from the
thinks.
once in a generation
Power
talent.
7.
Sub 9.
Agility 7.
Man,
Brock
am I
is
just
on a
roll today. Let's
tear.
see that follow-up stop.
Oh my
Moonsault.
god.
Try
oh, yeah.
next turn was +1.
Oh no, he's taking
5
Drive
and
into
6.
the corner.
Tuck 7.
Power 10.
Go get yourself a
Power
turn
10.
roll, Mr.
All
Pollywood.
takes it.
May as well, right?
Which
Oh, with the oh.
but Polverino has a
God,
a follow-up in play now against Brock, so
He does.
He's
John
able-
Leach, strike barrel burner.
Ooh.
ooh. Hey, it's one of those cards everyone's
Ooh.
been looking for.
Sure.
Burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
Need that for 420 deck.
I'm having a great time. I don't know about
It's a
y'all.
blast. This is wonderful.
We're drawing
Rolling
dice.
Bennett
tens.
Look at
Stubb
this
Peter
on
and John
top.
depressed.
Strike 8. It's not depression,
20.
it's annoyance.
Grapple 6.
Strike 6. I'll re-roll.
To a
Hey,
Ooh,
10.
power 5. Aw.
Oh.
All right, Polverino takes the turn.
Paul, what 4, 5s, and 6s do I see in the discard pile? Or what's in
Well,
your
the
hand?
5's on
I
top.
guess, yeah. Same thing.
He's rolling that
You can see
possum
5
dice,
and
man.
6, not 4.
Nothing but power and agility.
Spinning thrust it can't be stopped.
Okay.
All
Can't be
right,
stopped.
turns off the skill stops.
Skill stops.
Grapple 6.
Tuck 7.
What it
Sub 9.
sub 9
Paul takes it with
from
a 9.
from the pretzel wizard.
What do we see here?
John Mott was play.
Ooh. He has
Have
no
we seen
stops.
the 5? I don't think. I think
He doesn't have any stops in play against him.
Yeah. But it
That's
will
just a dead.
trigger gimmick though, because it has twist.
Oh, so he will be able to get a sub back,
Mm-hmm.
but he can't get back any card.
Correct.
Well,
So it needs a response. Like it's forcing a response out of Paul.
Yeah, that's fine, dude.
There we
Go
go.
get it.
I don't have any stops in place, so no effect.
Right.
You can do your gimmick, though, yes, absolutely.
There you go.
I'll add the pretzel twist to hand.
Sure.
Oh, man.
what a
Twist in the
twist.
pretzel.
Sub 5.
Grapple 8.
Oh,
Sub 9.
Golly. Mr.
Will we
Hollywood
see
with the
a
gentleman's
tag?
win.
oh wait, never
I
mind.
rolled.
No,
My
yeah.
bad.
Rock
My bad.
rolled
My bad.
grapple.
I got
No,
I
you're
got it
good.
mixed up.
I'll pass and bury
It's
my
all
twisting splash.
it's all good.
Oh,
I keep forgetting that the sub is a 9 every time. I keep thinking
It's coming.
the
Six.
tech is 9.
What did he pass
Sub
and
nine.
bury?
sub 9. We'll bum.
Twisting split.
Okay.
Twisting something.
Grapple 8.
It's strike.
Power 10.
I know that.
He's hot.
Power
10. Power 10 from Mr. Pollywood. Do we see a follow-up thrown on one goat from Mr. Pollywood? Or just
Got
a
it.
passing berry?
I don't believe we will see that at all.
Actually,
He's tried it
one
once and it
so I'm
got
gonna
APOC.
pitch the APOC, and then I'm going to
Just get
Pass Barry it.
pass bury the tsunami slam.
Yeah.
Always a good one to have.
Power 7.
Power.
Okay.
Power 5.
Hey,
Golly.
Brock, what do you want to do, man?
A little tag? A little tag up?
Brock will never.
Yeah, I'll do it.
yeah. No.
I'll
Oh!
reluctantly.
Oh!
But you go first because you have the 7.
What?
I'm passing.
I don't believe it. I don't
I'll
want to
pass
hear
Barry
any whining
Moonsault.
now.
Joey pass Barry to Avalanche Driver. Brock just passed Barry Moonsault.
Get a little momentum back my way.
Tech 10.
Strike 6. I'll reroll.
Ooh.
Do we
So another
see?
6. You got it.
Oh,
Well, Avalanche
Marino
Strider.
with the turn. Avalanche Driver. on
Avalanche
Mr.
Driver
Bollywood.
is good.
It's good. You know he got rid of APOC. This could be the beginning of the end.
So what two cards are going to hand?
Scrabble.
This is.
Paul, your number 1 is in
Oh.
the disc Paul.
I.
Potentially.
I'll say this is opening up press 1P to winning.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh God.
This is.
Well,
Is this a betrayal?
Crowd.
how do we feel about that matchup for the next defense? Wolverine
We'll
versus.
We'll get to that when we get to it. But
Let's not count our chickies.
Yeah.
Bada boop. Bada bang.
Okay. Well, Possum, you gotta choose the kids.
Bada bang. I'm manifesting this 10.
I'm burying my finish, Close the Crowd, and Danger Slam. The top
Mhm.
and bottom, Danger Slam is staying in the deck. So I'll
I
draw these two. And then I might owe
can't believe
you.
we just saw
Bada boop. Bada bang.
6,
Rock-
7, 8,
Rocky
9,
Boy
10.
tag with
with
Wolverino.
the press 1P, the man that he
Yeah.
called a snake
Tech
earlier.
10.
Yeah.
Grapple 8.
Grapple
Oh!
6.
Gravel.
No.
Tag.
I've always felt like tagging with you was right, so we'll give it a go.
All right, let's do it.
Wrong way. There we go.
This is
I
gonna
keep forgetting.
hurt,
I keep forgetting
Polverino.
I'm mirrored.
Okay.
There we go.
How about a moonsault
Well,
follow-up strike?
I'm tagged in. Yeah. I'm in the middle of both of you. So yeah.
Sure.
I keep forgetting I'm mirrored.
How you want to do it?
1, 3, 5.
1,
Coach Brad.
3, 5. Side effect, half crab, and boulder smash, all 3.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Coach Brad never fails.
Ooh,
Oh,
the snipe of the
It's
century.
all over, folks.
that is killer.
Ben, yeah.
Set
And
it- he-
That's
Mr.
the deck.
Set
That's
him
There's
up.
20 in your hand.
Incredible.
John?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Brock gets to go first, unless he lets Paul go
He
first.
did the
He just
moonsault.
did. He did.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
played.
It's
Dash
tag.
shakeout, striking play.
Yeah,
Finish
okay.
strike.
Yeah. Finish strike.
What cards in your hand now?
Do what now?
Oh,
Yeah.
How many cards in your hand now? Yeah.
Oh, 10.
All right, I have 7, so you can't play strikes.
I cannot play strikes.
Ooh.
Okay.
oh God.
Get rid of
I-
those
Pat-
3. Key fighting for his life here.
I'm kind
If I
of
can't
just
play,
wondering where's
if I can't
the
play strikes,
sub?
I'll just pass Very Dragon Gate Crash.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Seems
Strike
solid.
6 with a reroll.
Roll
So
10.
Tech 10.
There
I'll
it is.
reroll.
Oh, reroll.
Oh.
2 power 5.
oh.
Wolverino with the turn.
Has to bury
He's gonna pass
strike.
Barry- He's gonna.
He,
Yeah.
he has to bury something. Oh, He could go the more aggressive route
I
and
thought
throw a
I thought
finish.
Paul was gonna throw the finish sub. Does he not have it in his hand? Oh, it's in discard. All right. Thank you, production.
No,
Pessenberry Lightning Stifle.
no, it's in hand.
Huh, I would've-
Yeah,
Power
he
five.
grabbed it with the
Power
number
seven.
7.
Oh,
Power 10.
Power
Hey
10.
Brock, you want to try to win or you want him to win?
I don't know.
He's going to let him win.
What?
Little tag.
It's going to be the biggest grapple 6 and 8 you've ever seen.
Don't. You've learned
I
lesson
don't think
once, Brocky.
No, you wouldn't think that, but trust me,
A
I
little
know.
tag. A
Um,
little too sweet.
yeah, this is terrible. So this is
Rocky-
fun. Let's put up a poll. Let's put up a poll. All right, Paul Verino, I'll tag with you. I'll tag with you.
Wow.
You got
then-
5?
Oh,
Yes.
Incredible.
oof.
Ah, it is a tag.
This.
Brother Dan, too sweet me.
I'm not a fan of.
Um,
That's
And then
tough.
I'll shuffle in the finish.
Other
sub
way,
because we both
dickhead.
rolled the same skill, and then I'll draw it for the turn.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's
We're
fair.
done.
Paul, is your number 21 in the discard pile or your hand?
Trying to do fun bits. This man doesn't have
21
sections.
Yeah, okay. Just finish grappling.
The
Then you
P1
twist.
picture.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Twist and splash. And
Fluffing
then
Paul
Wrong.
Verino.
Sure.
Not all of us.
Excuse me, the only fluffer around here is Chibi.
I'll
If you
pass
know,
very
you know.
finish
If you were in the room for it, you know.
Grapple 8.
Happy Pride.
Strike of 8.
Full bump.
The bump.
Discarding Boulder Smash.
Incredible.
Sub
Oh,
five.
that's
sub
a.
5.
Power 5.
Oh.
Oh,
Oof.
Strike 6
The
with
luck.
the reroll.
Can you see that or no? No.
No.
Over there?
no.
Nope.
Wiggle it.
5. You got it.
You know, I will
6.
actually. I'll reroll. You know,
No,
just
what
for
are
you,
you
John
doing?
Paul Verino. I'll reroll just for you. It's X7.
Okay.
Put on
Oh
a
my
little
god.
show for you, folks. We'll go. What do we go? I think we're gonna. What substaps do you have in your hand?
20 and potentially a 14.
Mm-hmm.
20.
The
and
14
a
was in
14.
play. Oh, no. Never mind.
No.
I gotcha.
Yeah, we'll
Thank you
go
for
finish sub.
yawning right in my ear.
Dangerous slam.
The next round is +1.
Dang.
Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
Do you know what's gonna
9
suck?
to a
A
10.
5 to 8. Oh.
9 to a 10.
Power
Yeah.
5.
All right.
Oh, they
Yeah.
came
I
in
bumped
tag.
to 10s.
Bump
Oh, they
on
came in.
10.
Tech
8?
10.
Oof.
Big oofs.
I'll pass a very
Big
finish
oofs all
grapple.
around.
Oof. Big
That's very
oof.
finished grap.
Sub 5.
grapple 6.
To the Detroit.
Just
I
do
will
the,
pass very
Ten.
finish.
before you do that, just do the gimmick if you can.
Oh, right. You got a card. Get that out of here.
All right.
Get that out of here.
Pass very finish sub.
Get that out of
Finish
here.
sub game pass and buried.
Tech 10.
Power 5.
Tech 8.
Oof.
He's going to mess around. Oh, my goodness.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, Peace could.
Get to draw.
Dragon Gate
Reveal
Crash.
Step in. Someone. Brock needs to draw.
Grapple 6.
Oh, yo.
Agility 7.
Brock needs to draw.
What's up? Oh, I'll just roll my big fat 10 and I'll draw that way. But thank you.
It's the reason you can't do nice things, production. We appreciate you.
4,
Are we
5,
still
6,
waiting
7,
for
8, 9, 10. Finish submission, Paul Verino.
See one, stop one.
D1 stop one?
Driving to the planet.
Yep.
Oof.
And now.
Strike 8.
To the Detroit.
It's a 10.
Grapple 6.
Pass very finish sub.
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
Power 5.
Right 5.
Strike 8.
Oh god.
Oh, you draw, Brock.
Does he
Ooh. Winner.
Does he pass Barry the grapple though?
Greedy or not to be greedy? That is the question.
Be greedy.
I'm rolling hot, so you should definitely pass and bury that sub stop.
Tell him, Brock.
I mean, rolling hot. I would have to.
So
then
why are
bank
we
on the
stepping in?
gimmick.
Steve's the ref.
You would have
Hold
to
up.
bank on the gimmick.
Yeah.
Man went
The
on
sub
the
is-
I
entire
want to call it
rampage.
correctly. I don't care who
Right.
calls it. If we see
That's
it, we
just
can
like-
call it.
This man
Finish
went
sub.
on a rant backstage, forced us to go live way before we were
pass
ready,
him right
and
finish
then
grapple.
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
wasn't
wait.
even ref.
Oh, Pat's
Here we
family
go.
finished grapple.
Big roll.
Tech of 10.
And
Jesus Christ.
X7.
deck 7. Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Sub 9.
Oh, finish grapple.
Not a tag.
I can do nothing about it.
Yeah.
What does
Alien
Brock
boot
throw?
drop.
Well, Rocket Boy Alien Invasion dash.
Okay, so here's the thing, Paul. Actually, no. Paul, we're good. All right. We're solid. This one's on the house. I got you. I'll boss beats it and I'll bury it my way.
Oh.
I mean, that's fair. That is
Ooh.
extremely fair.
Ooh,
He just needs to
just
bury it
thinking
and he'll have the sub on top.
Right.
Yeah.
Bam. Bam. Bam.
Also,
Bam.
now
Bam.
he can
Bam.
spectacle.
Bam.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so far, Wolverine is the only one who's done a spectacle.
This.
Correct.
Yep. Advice from the sidelines. One of the best spectacles in the game.
I hate
to
advice
go.
from the sidelines. Almost as much as I hate candy.
To the Detroit.
Wow.
It's the
And
dance.
from
Oh,
Polverino.
Drawn to finish sub.
Bump on
That's a
10.
bump.
Bam.
Tech 10.
To the
And-
Detroit. We're going back and
Do it
forth,
again.
baby.
Draw another one. Get that hand back.
Bam.
Grapple
Sub
suit.
9. We're just too hot. You should have passed and buried, my friend. Finish submission.
I mean, I can't stop it, Paul.
He got it.
Paul, come on. Come on.
Nah, let
You
it
know, I
ride.
got one on the house.
Let it ride. It's
Paul
crowd
Marino,
meter
he doesn't
2.
deserve anything on the
Crowd meter
house.
2.
Let's be honest here.
Let's see. Do I?
No, because he's just gonna pass it. Do you want Paul Marino to win, or do you
No,
want
no.
me to
Listen,
win?
listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. Just hear me
This
out.
is
Okay.
terrible.
Do
No,
I
just
want
listen,
Wolverine
just
to
listen,
win?
just listen.
Do I want me to win?
It's like, do we either keep going? Do I want to win? Do I want to see you go hang out with Matt Haas? Do I want to see that? You
People
know.
do.
People do. I
Yeah.
want
Really,
it.
I'm the only seat in the house that
You
I'm
are.
the only seat in the house that can't lose, as far as
I'm glad.
concerned.
Let's just let me
Trust
get a
me, I
sip of my
can't
water
lose
here.
either,
Let's have a
brother.
debate here.
At
You
the end
know,
of the day, I'm still press one fucking P. So
yeah,
Yeah.
the terrible
Oh.
life as a mailman.
Oh.
Good
Wow.
God.
500 victories disqualified.
so D. Okay.
Let it ride.
I
Just
like
roll it.
that decision. Crowd meter 2. That is a sub 9 to an 11.
9 to 11, so they have to tag up.
I got a grapple 6.
I'm
Grapple.
just
Heck.
1.
One.
I just can't even 10. God.
Power.
Oh,
Two.
Felt ready for this.
Oh my
game.
God.
9.
Let's see if we got agility in us.
Oh, come on.
Here
Paul.
we go.
You don't got to do that now.
Oh,
That's
oh.
the
Nope. Grapple.
3.
Ladies
on.
and gentlemen,
Come on.
your
Come
winner
on.
and
Come on.
still
Come on.
LFF Triad Champion, the
Come on.
GOAT, the GOAT, Brock Smith, baby.
Come on.
Congratulations.
You know, this win is very important to me because that means I have broke the record for most defenses in the month of June for the Triad Champion under Steve Resk reign. Steve Resk, please give me my flowers this instance, please. Greatest American.
Is he here?
I will
Yeah.
definitely give you your flowers. Very, very entertaining stuff. Detroit for the win. Your winner. Generational talent, the GOAT, the Go Brock Smith. And Paul, you have effectively cost me 500 bits by not forcing Press 1P to kick out there. I will never see that payment ever.
Don't worry. Now listen. I'll file it on insurance. We'll get you some kickback. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
Very good match, guys. Back and forth. Smith, if you ever intervene while I'm the ref again, I will fly down to that dump you call New Jersey, and I will boss Roddy Chop back down to the basement.
Also, why would you? Also, why would you fly?
Yeah, it's what a couple
Who the hell is
hour
flying into
drive?
Sloatsburg?
Anyway, very great
Yeah.
job. I don't know if Press 1P has dipped away.
No,
Let's
he's
head
still here.
over to the recap show as soon as you can. Congratulations to GOAT. Please put in a content create form for a card featuring you and one other person.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey.
You and Bollywood, right,
Nice.
Brock?
You know, we'll see.
We'll see.
He did make that adjustment on that last roll, which scared me for a bit, but we'll see.
That adjustment will get you. Well, what a match. It was. I'm not going to lie to you. P, as bad as it was with the team up, you were not out of it. That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
That you were still. I was like, this man is going to mess around and he's going to walk away champion. When you buried that finished grab, I was like, this is it. Like, this man is fixing to win. He's going to roll number 10. And you kept rolling those 10s. So, like, it was rough. Like, I get it. But damn,
Imagine if
what
it
a
was a legit
performance.
match, what could have happened?
Absolutely. Just insane. So, but anyways, enough about this. We will see you on the post show. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll give you the recap of what's coming up in the week of Super Show. Don't go anywhere.
It's Young Allergy. You know I had to jump on this thing, right? Flipping on the beat, mayhem when I spit. Varying the track like I'm the man from it. Or is it IT? Bring it back like high knee. South Bell made the chain like I'm foiling shiny. Everybody knows I'm crazy with the flow. Packing empties down like Grande Gallo. I can even drop a bar that's bilingual. Imparable como pollo volando.
If you on the speed, then it's time to go in. Set down, triple up, then we roll tens. When we say on top, we mean wins. 1, 2, 3, and we going for the pin. Super Geek Party, and we going for your chin. Who's next on my beat? Time to begin.
Booker Mania on this track, Jack. Drawing dimes, busting rhymes, busting on the scene, yelling JEF. Might have to retire from the LFF. Having a hard time rolling all these dice. Got carpal tunnel from wearing so much ice. My finish rolls are 6s, you're rolling 5, 5, 5. That's the phone number the girls give to the grump before they hide. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and try to stay home. Save all your dimes, you can buy Claim the Throne.
If you on the speed, then it's time to go in. Set down, triple up, then we roll tens. When we say on top, we mean wins. 1, 2, 3, and we going for the pin. Super Geek Party, and we going for your chin. Who's next on my beat? Time to begin. Think I wasn't gonna jump on my own beat? 3 Kings. I'm bumping like D2 when I'm in my truck. Feeling like hot water, roll one up. Fun time, Bob, there's whiskey in my cup. King greatness on the beat means I get it crunk. Don't need Benny when I use my voice. Roll against me, friend, that's a bad choice. Cause anything you can do, I can do better. And you're my favorite peasant, I'll slap you like Chester. If you on the speed, then it's time to go.
Mark and Marquettes, welcome back to the post show. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're glad that the BOSS has decided to join us on the post show. So here we are. You got myself. You've got the GOAT who has retained his belt. You got the LFF champion. You got Elder Dan. And we're just going to jump right into it. So the first match that we had was for the Play True Championship. You had the Lord of the Dance versus Eddie Fury. Eddie Fury went over. Crowd meter 1. Strike finish. And you have a new champion. Boss, did you get to see the match or no?
I did. I did get to see a good percentage of the tail end of it, where Eddie Fury caught his brand new strike finisher, and he rose some questions about the timing of spectacles. He can, in fact, reveal the spectacle, quote unquote, after the DQ. The spectacle timing would let you play it before they played the stop, the same way any other card would be done. This is different from an entrance card that doesn't have the capability to do it, after seeing the card played before it causes a DQ.
Right. All right. Prize Fighter, now that you can talk about this, you couldn't really talk about it as the acting GM before. What are your thoughts on the first matchup?
I was hoping Jeff was going to retain, but, crap happens, man. I mean,
are you sure you just don't want to say it? I mean, it's been an ongoing trend around here tonight.
I'm staying out of the Star Maker group chat for a little while. Just
Eddie Fury presents Star Maker. I mean, think about this. You got you as the world champion with Eddie Fury presents Star Maker. Everett Stevens was champion. What a run! And now the Play True champion is in Star Maker. What a run!
I mean, listen, when you join Star Maker, you win gold. Slade Halliday joined us a week later. He was Triad champion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what happens. If you want to win gold, you come over to our side.
That's right. Eddie Fury presents Star Maker, baby. That's what I heard. Brock, what do you think?
I predicted it pretty spot on. Eddie Fury was gonna win. Lord of the Dance sucks. Next.
Oh, poor Jeff. God.
Yes.
All right, Elder Dan, real quick.
Rolling, and if you're gonna put him down early, crowd meter 0. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's
You
called
just
the
have to-
circle jerkle of the sun, right? That's the name of that finish, right? What is it called?
Something like that.
Great name. Great name.
Great name. Shout out to the real beaters.
Steve, let me ask you real quick. If you were Eddie Fury in this match, how many stops? We saw a few from him, obviously, and the crowd meter 2 or greater, they would be irrelevant at that point because he could just play them offensively. Would you have ran any stops at all in this, or would you have been all gas, no brakes?
Oh, gas, no.
I think I would have, had some things like the cosmic potions and stuff to reduce the crowd meter back to 2. But then I would definitely been aware of once the crowd meter is up, having some good combos. I probably would have had a rolling forearm and maybe 1+3 to a turn roll or something. Typically when I play against the Lord of the Dance, it's one of my favorite characters to play against because I save those cards for that. If we do get to crowd meter 2, I want to go into a rolling forearm, cross arm, chicken wing. My decks tend to be a little bit more aggro. If I know he's coming, I'm definitely going to have something like that in there. So I might have a mix of being able to turn his gimmick off with, that 1, 2, 3 punch myself locked and loaded,
Gotcha. Excellent. All right. Now, let's move on to the main event, shall we, boys? We've got the Triad Championship that we just saw. The GOAT Brock Smith win over crowd meter 2, submission finish. It was what a show. If you are just now tuning in, make sure you go back, watch the match. It is pretty much 2v1 the whole time, but there were a few instances. And if you know anything about Super Show, basically there are about 5 turns that determine how the game goes. And those 5 almost went in favor of Press 1P, even though majority of the match was a 2v1 handicap match. But with that being said, the GOAT walked away champion. So first, Brock, let's get your thoughts.
I always said that John Paul Verano was a loser at the start of the match, and pinning him and making him tap out to a dog just made it even better, knowing how big of a loser that guy is. If you really want to join a real man's team and the Olympics, why don't you give me a shout and we can work something out rather than that bum John Paul Verano tapping out to little yapper dogs.
I love it. Gizmo's revenge for the win. Boss, if I may, how do you think this fares for Press 1P and the higher class training facilities that are going on currently? How do you think this bodes for him?
Oof.
Oh, General Manager John Calais, he's at a very high point in his life right now. I don't think many things to bring down his mood, but this is definitely going to be a strike against them. The higher class typically performs very, very well. Opportunity to see it or how it affect his scorecard. But I will say, coming into this match, off the back of Slade Holiday, I promise you the Triad Championship will be the most exciting championship here in the LFF. And I think tonight's match definitely delivered. The GOAT, the once in a generation, generational talent, really showed you what Sunday Night Fights was all about. He brought the feud to life with Mr. John Press 1P. And when you are the player of the era and you ask to be introduced with a list so long it'll take us into 2026, and you come in talking trash about a man's Hall of Fame father, the professor, you're going to put a target on your back in general. When you are the big dog, people are going to be gunning for your spot, so it's almost amazing to see the shock from Press 1P and the response that was elicited when he seen that there was an alliance formed between the GOAT Brock Smith and the chiropractor. And I'm going to be honest with you. it did not at all feel like a handicap match. I think the GOAT and the chiropractor did make the right decisions where when you have a player of the era's caliber like John Polverino, you don't give him any unnecessary extra inch, period. You've seen him walk out of bird cages. You've seen him walk out of 2 bird cages. You've seen him win the grand battle. This was not a handicap match. There was very strategically placed double teams and not. When the game was on the line, in a lot of cases, these guys took calculated risk. You did see the double teams with John P at some point. You did see them in the other direction as well, not forcing them. So I don't think this was a total, let's screw over John Polverino, because we could have seen Poliwood not try to help him break out in either instance. But they did what a lot of people in the LFF have failed to do and underestimate John Polverino. They did not give him an extra inch, and it paid off for the GOAT Brock Smith. And let's face it, it almost paid off for Mr. Pollywood as well. He was right there with a finish. We saw like a 6 to a 7 or a small botch. He also was knocking, a couple turn rolls away to being in the same position as the GOAT. So I do not feel that this was a handicap match as we've seen in the past. But that's what Sunday Night Fights is all about. That's what the Triad Championship is all about. You never really know what to expect. And if anything, it was a testament to some degree of a level of respect for the ability of Mr. John Press 1P. As you said, they worked together for a lot of the match, and it still seemed like the match could swing in Polverino's favor at any time. But, huge shout out to Go Brock Smith with the Detroit consistently throughout the whole event. That's the energy. That's the excitement we want to feel on Talk of the Universe. And just to clarify, John Press 1P was not depressed. He made it very clear. He was annoyed, for us onlookers.
I don't know why.
Like that, but you got to embrace it, man. Embrace the hate. Remember that era of the player of the era. And again, nothing to take away from Mr. Pollywood. Phenomenal match. I definitely say the Uncle Bradley, who had suggested, match ratings. This would definitely be up there in a higher rating match for me. Didn't keep us up all night long. A lot of twists and turns, a lot of funny moments, just top tier super show, in my opinion.
I miss Uncle Bradley. Shout out Uncle Bradley. We need if GM Calais does decide to take a little time away for obvious reasons, we understand. And what a great substitute we could have if Uncle Bradley came back again. God, I loved when Uncle Bradley was GM. Prize Fighter, any other thoughts about this match that you saw before you?
No real thoughts on the match. I did find Brock tagging with John a few times a little funny. Other than that, I got the outcome I wanted because now I get to watch Brock Smith versus Matt Haas versus Chris Tapley. It's gonna be gold. Someone's brain is going to explode.
Can't double team on that one, folks.
Well, Elder Dan, any thoughts?
Well, to counter that point that Brock just said, Matt Haas and Chris Tapley might tag up.
Oh, that's coming for sure.
Do you think Brock is really scared?
No.
Hey, the fact that you just compared those two to your current Triad champion and a real beater, I feel the GOAT is insulted.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean it like that.
I'm just saying, there's the thought. But if I may, real quick, majority of the match, it did look like a 2v1 handicap match. I'm going to call it. We can go back and review the tape. But to speak to the point, one, that the first grand gathering, Chuck in the Triad match versus Cheetah versus Press 1P. P had the opportunity to help out Chuck. It was nothing personal. It was just business. TVA never forgets, baby. So there you go. Congratulations, Brock, on that championship. Let's look forward, shall we? What a week of Super Show. Boss, I know you're excited about this. Let's go through some of these things. Monday Night Fights. We got an open event. All steps are eligible in Top Cut, from what I've heard. Or no, there will be steps in all the matches in Top Cut. We won't have... God, hopefully there's no Raven blood or anything like that. But
we want a flag on a pole match.
What? Okay, tell me what flag. I saw what the steel chain behind the back was. What's the flag on the pole?
Yes.
What's that one do?
Someone plays Press 1P's fine. I will spoil the flag on a pole match.
Well, we'll just move on.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Okay.
So
So the
Tuesday?
the one hand chain behind your back it's steep. You know, I'm a big fan of flavor, and you only have one hand, so you have half the hand size at 5. It's a very, very steep cost. It was originally a stip that was designed many years ago. I'd say 2 to 3 range, before the erratas, the Theo and Johnny Super Show. It was a big hit for those characters. With the resurgence of the You're Not Ready line, well, not resurgence, but with the new surgence of the You're Not Ready line.
That emergence.
Pretty cool additions. The emergence. Thank you, Mr. Rambo.
I got you, baby. That's the reason I draw all the dimes.
Yeah. That's a nice little addition to it. And again, it's going to make things like your minimum hand size boosting and maximum hand size pretty significant with a 5-card hand size. There's also some cool tech where it doesn't just hit card draw, it hits adding to hand, right? So you got some tech like the sabotage by the production truck or derailed, you know? So there's a lot of cool things that will be done in that sense. A little bit different. But yes, it is probably lots of stipulations, it could blank someone's gimmick. People say, what happens to Merlin von Berlin? Same thing that happens to Gold Standard in a cage match, right? This is not the first instance that we've seen where gimmicks are shut off because of a stipulation. So definitely something in there. I think it'd be splashed around periodically. This is just something fun to have in the back pocket. If Chris Pate ever annoys me, you know, I'll make sure I put that in my boss try to beat down.
We got some good news, boss. Fine is paid. Tell us what flag on a pole match is.
I will send it to Schmidt to get it back on screen.
Awesome.
I think the first 3 crowd meters will do more than enough. Part 1, starting hand size is 4. No disqualifications, no count out. Max hand size is 10. Crowd meter 0. Your opponent cannot force you to bury or discard cards from your hand.
Oh.
Special finish. During their turn, a player captures their flag and wins the match when they have no cards in their hand.
Oh. I see.
All right. Crowd meter 1 would drop the ability to cancel your opponent from making you bury cards. Finish rolls are +1. However, during your turn, if you have no cards in your hand, you win the match via capturing the flag. So be very, very careful about how bad you're going to destroy your opponent's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no cards in hand. You win the next turn roll. You win flat out at crowd meter 1.
And for the rest of the match, yep.
Ooh.
So there are going to be some cool cards. Shoot the duck is going to be pretty crazy, right? There's some pretty crazy win cons in that situation. But I think it'll be a fun little step. At crowd meter 0, basically those like first turn, those decks that are going to try to take your hand away right off the bat will give you a little bit of time to set up. So I think it's going to go over pretty well.
Nice. I like it.
And I also don't want you to lose right off the bat, right? You don't want to the game just end thanks to gimmicks and stuff. So takes a little setup.
Beautiful. Oh, there we go. So what's this? Finish level 2. Finish rolls are +2. Special finish during the turn. A player captures the flag and wins the match when they have no cards in hand. Okay, cool. So is that all right? And what's this one? Crowd meter 0. Okay. Your opponent cannot force you to bury or discard cards from your hand. And then special finish, still the same. You win when you have no cards. Cool. In hand. All right. Beautiful.
Yeah, so flipping, obviously very, very, very good in this type of match.
I love it. Rainbow Apocalypse. I'm gonna roll power and discard 3 cards immediately from my hand. No, so looking at Tuesday. So Monday, once again, in case you missed it, open event. There will be stips in all of Top Cut. So be prepared.
Bring all the world's
Yeah.
characters.
Tuesday, we may or may not have Dojo. We'll see. But I can tell you for sure what we will be having is a special edition of Olympics coverage over on Big Picture Premium before Dojo, if it happens. General Lee Wong will be join us. Captains and players alike, you do not want to miss this because we will be releasing the players' rankings. So get a little free information brought to you by the General.
Yeah, and I had some good chats with some of the representatives from the Olympic team today. I had some good suggestions. I know we have some new players, some new faces in the Olympics, which I think is huge. You know, that's really something we want. A couple names out of the St. Louis area, home of our greatest world champion of all time. Yes. So hopefully get a player up and running there.
No disrespect.
But, you know, not just, you know, for those players, but other one. Then I had suggested a reserve, which there was a post made today. And some people raised some concerns about the reserve. And I think we've come up with a really fair way to make sure that this goes off without a hitch. Obviously, we want to give all players a chance to participate. Things may pop up. But I think reserves being put into a lottery, and if it is needed, they are randomly drawn in, is a really fair way to do this. Hey, and listen, if you think somebody is in a high risk to not participate in the Olympics, and you feel that the reserves could be more valuable on that random thing, draft them. Draft them with the hopes that your last round pick ends up being a reserve pick who forgot to check out on their card and get in there. You know,
Get the Underhoss at round 5. Ooh, baby, give me Piglet round 5.
It could be, you know, but you can't bank on it. You don't know if you'll be picked. You don't know if things won't work out. I think it'll add a fair element to this. You know, nobody deliberately plans for catastrophes to happen.
Right.
So at least if something does go wrong, we have some. And again, I want to stress something that I posted before. This is a competitive event. You know, I don't look at it as competitive as, say, a Faction Wars, but this really is a good opportunity to get in the group chat, learn some deck, talk some strategy with some guys all over the world that you might not normally associate with in, you know, a competitive environment. So let's remember that the Olympics is really, it does have some bragging rights and some competitive nature on the line, but it also is supposed to be a fun event.
Right.
As a total aside, and I think we could talk about it more on Talk of the Universe because I've had mixed reviews. I actually thought it would be pretty cool to have rounds each week and pairings, even if you're eliminated from the Olympics. So, for example, you know, when you get a loss, you can't advance to win the Olympics, but you could still get points and stuff for your team towards the end. So at the end, like Faction Wars, we could do a breakdown and be like, you know, the Real Beaters team won the gold medal, but a team that came in, you know, 13th place had Rambo Apocalypse on it, who won 90% of his matches and have like sub awards and stuff, you know? So like, even though you can't win the major thing, you still can draft and text your deck for the remainder of the event.
Love it. I think that's a great quality
really
of life.
Like it. You know, some people like it eliminated. It's, you know, you put a lot into your draft and you lose round 1 and it's over. You know, I think this would be a cool incentive if you wanted to continue to play. And I would, you know, do my best to have prizes and awards at the end of the year, you know. So it's just something that everybody would have to be on the same page about. I happen to love that concept, and I'm interested to see what other people think.
And even your first ever Olympics captain agrees with you, thinks that's an absolutely fantastic idea to keep playing. So, and I think it's a great idea as well. And, you know, you can open up the forum and let people talk about it, but I think more Super Show is always a good thing. And people that argue against it, I'm like, what are you thinking? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, and again, if you're looking to like try new strategies and stuff and work with other people, there's no doubt between the Rising Star program and the Olympic programs that, you know, rubbing elbows with some of the top players and more experienced players can definitely help you out. So why take away that opportunity from someone, if they go down in round one? And sometimes you go down in round one by a game, So it's like you're competitive, you're right there, and then the decks that you drafted and traded for are kind of dismantled. I think it would be cool to just see all those numbers at the end. We could have an MVP and so on and so forth.
Absolutely. I think that's a great idea. Moving on, looking forward, we got Wednesday. We have Stat Card returns on Big Picture Premium with the Star Breaker and TVA Commissioner Drew Madsen. They'll be doing some Olympic talks as well, I'm sure. And then Toe2 on Wednesday with the draft. Yeah, during Toe2. Absolutely.
Pumped.
Then Thursday, ETU, correct, boss?
That is correct. And then the following week we'll be at Origins Game Fair set up. So I will not be around for Expanding Universe. A lot of cool things have been coming our way. We got our first sample of our Super Lucha playmat. Looks really great. Huge botch on their part, which is funny but not funny. I received 500 pieces of paper instead of 500 playmats. So
no.
Nice shot. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, Calais, what's going on, general manager? I'm like, these things are like, they're thin. It's a piece of paper. And
laminate them, baby.
I send him a picture. He's like, is it really thin? I'm like, no, Calais, it's a literal piece of paper. So that got shipped back to them. They're sorting that out. Foils for Super Lucha are pending. The shipment for Super Lucha and the Rummy Gummies and Super Lucha packs and a whole bunch of cool stuff is en route to us. So it does still look like we're on time for our delivery. Hopefully by the time we get back from Origins, we'll start processing those Kickstarters. Again, no promises, but it does look like we're still on track. So that's very exciting. And I did get some new prizes and stuff in. It is going to take a very long time to sort them. So they'll be sorted through Origins and so on and so forth. Please do not ask for them yet because it's going to take a very long time. But I will say after Origins, you should be able to get your foil cards.
Awesome.
So lots of new foils. There's going to be some interesting stuff. Some older Ikazu stuff has been foiled. Some old school stuff has been foiled. Yeah, back hurting. The backs will
Back
be
hurting.
Love it. Perfect. Chibi 196 will be Thursday as well. So we're getting closer and closer to 200. And then on Friday, we will have Candy Shot Talk is back on Big Picture Premium, and we will be doing the Olympics post-draft analysis and more. So be sure to join us on Friday to hear what we have to say, and then possibly Sunday Night Fights next week. Maybe.
Will I fall to Press 1P? I don't know. I don't know if he's on my team. I'm like, draft some new guys. He's like, absolutely not. I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Love it.
Do we have some mock drafts set up? Is that some stuff you're going to go over on Tuesday?
Go ahead. You got this production. Oh, you got okay. Well, there has already been a pre-draft that they Drew and General Lee Wong and Brian Waitfort Schmidt have kind of gone through and did a mock draft. So that's floating around. It's not real, but it is, gives you an idea of where some could go.
That mock draft is not real.
Not at all.
TVA commissioner.
Dancy, are you a captain?
No.
Are you in the Olympics?
Yes, I'm in the Olympics.
You would be very high on my draft board if I were a captain.
Well, damn, you were giving him a title shot earlier. I mean, I would hope.
I stand by it. I stand by my call. I would love to see Dancy versus the prize fighter, and with that, I am out.
Well, there you are. Gentlemen, we got anything else before we get out of here tonight?
I've said my piece.
I've said everything I got to say.
Pecking Mikey first round. That's all I have to say.
Maybe potentially. I don't think he'll be there, but who knows?
Well, there you go. Production. Are we going rating? Professional casual. We are going rating. So Mark and Marquette. What a night we've had here of Super Show. It has been fantastic. Thank you to the boss for joining us. Thank you to Elder Dan and my co-host, the GOAT Brock Smith, our champion, and the world heavyweight champion, the prize fighter Simon Dabner. Thank you to the production truck, Brian Waitfort Schmidt. We couldn't do it without you. I am Rambo Apocalypse. We are out of here. I know you want to say bye, man. My thing is good fight, good night, but y'all got it from here. Can I get a bye, man?
Bye, man.
Bye, man.
We'll see you next time.